so not I, 1DC3F. This is MAC address. So let me pick a screenshot of my MAC address, and this is my server 2 MAC address. Okay, this is my server 2 MAC address. I'll put in the chat. I am expecting you guys to help me with MAC address. Okay, so because I cannot read that. So it is 00-29-29-01-DC-3F, and it got IP address 50. I want to reserve one IP address for this machine, which is 60, because 50 to, what is the address pool? 50 to 60. So I will reserve 59. Can I do that? Let's go with that. Reservation, right click on the reservation, new reservation, and reservation name. Okay, so I will say that for server 2. Now, what is the IP address? I will say that not 50, not 51, not 52, 59 will be reserved for MAC address. MAC address I need to copy from here. Copy paste will not work. Let me try if copy. No. VMware tool is installed. Wait a moment. Smart work IP config/all. So you will get the MAC address this way. Okay, and enter and go with this location and paste. It is copied. So VMware tool is installed. Copy paste will work. So I have put it by mentioning hyphen, but this is a wrong method. You have to put with colon. Okay, let me put with the hyphen, and I will say that add and close. So one reservation is there for server 1. Let me expand this, and this one, you see that. Okay. So now if you right click on this one, configure option, or go to the properties, you will see that for server 2, this is the MAC address, and MAC is changed this way automatically. You see that MAC is changed. Okay, now if MAC changed, go to the server 2. Here in the server 2, there is a network adapter. Right click, it has IP address 50, correct? 50. So either you wait for lease expire time 547. So currently 5. No, this is almost completed. So right click, status, detail. So currently 550. So if you wait for 550, next renewal will happen after 2 minutes. Okay, automatically it will get the IP address 59. And if you don't want to renew that, wait that, then go for disable. It will release the IP address. Enable, it will again broadcast. DORA process will start, and now it will get one IP address. Status, detail, you see that it is 59. Getting?
Yes, sir.
Got it, sir.
Now go to the server 1. You see that address lease. Address lease 50 was assigned to same MAC address, server 2, and now it is 59. Why the first one is not released? Because it will wait for 547. Oh no, not 547. Refresh. 552. Can you see that? No, that's removed. 51. So because until lease time is not expired, it will keep that reserve. Okay, so 50 is released now. Whenever request come from another server, server 3, suppose, then 50 will be assigned to server 3, but 59 will be always go to the server 2. It will always go to the server 2 with this MAC address because it is reserved. Whenever you want to do that. Okay, you shut down, you restart, or you disable again, right click, disable, doesn't matter. Now it will disable. It will see like it should release the IP address. Right click, refresh. It will not release. Reason is 59. It is showing lease expiration reserved. Currently active. It will be showing inactive after some time because I have disabled the network. Okay, after 4 minutes. But let me enable it back, and let's see that what is the IP. Again, you see that every time it will be 50. 59. Every time it will be 59. So this is called reservation. So hope you can do that. Anytime if you want to do that, you can perform this lab. Am I clear with this? There is no rocket science. You want to do that? First of all, you want to do that, I can allow you time. Otherwise, I can go with my session. New topic. Your call.
New topic, sir.
New topic. Fine. So this is just anything you can do that. Now in the new topic, I will call about Microsoft cluster, MS cluster. Okay. What is MS
Excuse
cluster?
me, sir.
Go ahead.
Is there any link of this topic with the previous DHCP topic?
No,
Okay, thank you, sir.
no, it's completely independent topic. Okay, so now let me start with the MS cluster. I will start with the objective. What is MS cluster? Why MS cluster needed? Okay, component of MS cluster. What is quorum? Quorum, quorum. What is resources? And what is a resource group? Sorry. So these are some topics which I'm going to cover. Then we'll discuss about the lab part, lab configuration, and then lab deployment of your MS cluster. Okay, this is agenda. This is the agenda for today. So let's go with that. What is MS cluster? So sorry for the background noise. So what is MS cluster? Before MS cluster, there is a question. Question is, if there is a server running with some application or database, okay, and it is very critical server. Due to any circumstances, I cannot afford any downtime for this server. I cannot afford. 1 minute downtime will lead this 20 lakh loss. I'm just giving one scenario. 1 minute downtime will lead 20 lakh. Okay. 1 million, 2 million loss I have to face it for my company. So condition is how I can prevent the downtime. This is electronic device. Downtime I cannot prevent. Okay, it will happen. You have to patch your server. Patching, you know that. What is the patch? 15 minutes. Okay, now if you have downtime, then your company will face loss. So how you can do that? You will have to patching. Patching means every month, second Tuesday patch release by the Microsoft. You have to install to get this operating system up to date. Then it will take a reboot. Reboot will lead your loss. So what is the solution to prevent that? Means, is there any solution where I can shut down the server? If this server is crashed or manually shut down, your service will not interrupt. How it is possible? Means whatever application, whatever database is running here, that will be accessible. Is that possible? If server is down, your application is still running and accessible, your database is still running and accessible to the client. Is this possible?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Ideally, no. Ideally,
No.
no. Correct.
Yes,
But
sir.
via clustering, MS clustering, it is possible. You will say how? I'm going to explain that. In MS clustering, there are two servers, minimum two servers required. Okay, we call it node. In MS cluster, we call it node, node 1 and node 2. Very simple layman language, I'm going to explain it. Then I'll come to the technical part. Node 1, you have to install, suppose, database. So 1 DB application you will install here and DB application you will install here. Now, earlier, what was the case? You have one server with DB installed. You have one disk where your database is there, correct? So application uses database, simple. So if system is down, your database will be down also. Means disk will be not accessible. Now, now here, what will be the action? I will add disk. I will add disk, but this disk will be shared to both machine. Remember storage option, SAN. Okay. So like whenever create a volume by creating a RAID volume on the sandbox or LAS box, the volume will be mapped with both virtual machine. And this will be active, means one node will be active, another node will be passive. Now, if it is active, the volume is formatted as a D drive, suppose. So D drive will be visible here. And database application is running, D drive having database. So database application will use the D drive to access the database, correct? But what if, sorry, what if the node 1 is down, automatically disk is connected to node B as well as, right? So automatically D drive will be visible here and it will be lost from here. Now here, the same database in the D drive is there. Now DB will start responding from the database. This way, your DB application will never get down because this passive will become active now and your D drive will be visible here. Means your drive will be visible at one place only, not, it will not go to both places simultaneously. Okay, so if it is active, now it come back online, this will be passive. If you want to make this active, again make this active. Again, D drive will be invisible from here and it will be visible here. Now it will be again passive. So your drive is moving from two nodes, like node 1. Yeah, I'll repeat again. So my drive is moving from node 1 to node 2, node 2 to node 1. Okay, so let me repeat again. I said I have two nodes, node 1 and node 2. Again, let me go with that. Okay, node 1 and node 2. I have one disk, which generally we attach disk to node 1 or node 2. But here I will attach my disk as a volume to both node 1 and node 2. It is called shared or common. So when you go to the node 1 format as a E drive, suppose, so your data will write into E drive, correct? Now, if node 1 is down, automatically failover will happen and E drive will move to this location as a node 2 as active. So it is called failover. So failover can be done by manual, means if you want to do this manual maintenance of the node 1, you can manually failover from node 1 to node 2, or automatically, means the system is down or crash, automatically E drive will move to node 2. Is that clear? First of all, Rishita.
So I have a doubt.
Hmm.
So what will happen if both the nodes in a cluster fail at same time?
Correct. Good question. So if both are down, then both will be down. Reason is then your application will be down. So that's the reason we keep one server on one hardware, another server to another hardware. So if hardware failed, so both machine will not be get down. So always we keep these two server in two different places. For example, I have two data centers. Okay. One is Mumbai location, another is Pune location. Okay, so guys, I will keep one active machine here and one passive machine here. This is also good idea. So if all over India accessing your facebook.com phone, this machine, okay, if this site is down, okay, if this site is down, if server is down, don't worry, Pune location is there, that will become active and you will not able to, you won't be impacted by accessing the application. Okay, you will still able to access the application, but not from Mumbai, but from the Pune location.
But sir, if we take the
Hmm.
example of Facebook, so sometimes we see the server is not working. Why?
Okay, repeat your question.
Suppose,
I missed the first line.
sir, for if you taking the example of Facebook,
Facebook.
sometimes we
Okay.
see the we can see the server issue. Okay, we can't reach the
Hmm.
Facebook. And if
Hmm.
they two node, then why it happen? If there are two
Got
node,
it.
both are placed at different location, then what will happen?
Okay, exactly the right thing. See, Google, Facebook, Twitter, do you face this inaccessibility issue frequently or once in a decade?
Once,
Once. If it
no.
will be single server, it would have single server, then you will face frequently. Today, two times, after 1 week, three times, after 1 month, five times. You will face like that because every month server will patch. It will take reboot, Facebook will be not accessible. If it is two server, it will make sure that your availability is almost 99.9%. Why 1%, 0.1%? Because maybe due to hardware, it will be 100% available. First of all, means hardware fail, it will start from here. If hardware fail, it will start from here. Correct? But if there is a what if there is application issue? What if there is a plant maintenance? What if there is an application issue? Somebody want to update or upgrade the application itself. Then you require the downtime. So application glitch is something different. Technical glitch is something different. Phishing attack is something different. Hacking attack is something different. But hardware failure is something different. Here, Microsoft cluster ensured that due to hardware failure, due to data center inaccessibility, your application will start from another location because it works as an active passive model. Okay, one will be active, then failover, another will be active. So means your service will start from the another location. But somebody attacked on your system, somebody having the application glitch, means some application is running on the machines, correct? Applications. So I have issue with application. I want to upgrade the application code. Of course, I require the downtime at both location. Getting my point?
Yes,
And
sir.
just for your information, there is no two server only. There are lots of server in the backend. It is not only single server because single server cannot handle the IOPS. What is the IOPS? Input output per second. So one computer is always having some limit. Let's say that I will say that 300 to 1000 IOPS. What does it mean? 300 to 1000 IOPS. 300. I will come to this point where I will go for NLB, network load balancer or load balancer part. Okay, where 300 to 1000 IOPS means someone is accessing your website or application. My kid is worried when you finish your session. So he's ready for cake ceremony. Fine, I'll come. So now 300 to 1000 IOPS means 300 to 1000 IOPS means anybody is accessing your website, so some input will go to your website or server, and it will send some page to out. So input output means 1000 input and output per second can be handled by this machine. But Facebook is not only handled by Facebook is not only handled accessed by only 1000 people or the 500 people. There are millions people are accessing Facebook at a time, so one server cannot handle this one. So you require more than 20 server, 10 server at least in the India at least. So that is the server. Still they face the challenge for the downtime. That means they can face that would have a very high issue, critical issue. Nishant having some question. This means the both node cannot be down at the same time. Both node can be down if condition. Both node can be down if I have two data centers, Mumbai and Pune. Both nodes are running in the Mumbai location and entire site is down. Then both node will be down. Number one. Both nodes are running on one hardware which is not recommended. What is the purpose of the creating two nodes then? If this hardware is down, then you will see that both virtual machine will be down. So both node will be down. So this is very bad design. So better you keep two different node on two different location, so that one location is down, you will have another location. In which case both server will be not inaccessible. Yes, when both Mumbai and Pune location is down, entire India having outage with the network, then you will see that both node is not available. So at least you are making priority of your node to be available or highly available. Highly available. Is that clear with the explanation? What is the cluster?
Yes, sir.
This can be achieved. This model can be achieved via MS cluster. So I'll proceed further. If you don't have any doubt, I will proceed further with why clustering is needed, what is the clustering, and why clustering is needed. This is clear, hope. Then I will go with the Microsoft component, Microsoft MS cluster component after a short break. Let's have a small tea break. Okay. And it is 10:30. I will resume at 10:50. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Perfect.
yes.
Let's come back, guys.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you, sir.